Here we go.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Sharing the Mouse. Dave and Brooke Cottingham.
Hi.
Here.
Hi.
No,
I'm not used to holding the mic.
Oh my God. Okay. So
They can't hear me down here?
no, you have to hold it up so you can talk.
Hi.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome back, and we are on the eve of leaving for our Christmas trip to Disney World. Our second trip there. We went last year, but this is going to be a lot more interesting because...
Not our second trip total.
No, I know. Second Christmas trip.
Okay,
Sorry.
there you go.
Our second Christmas trip
That's
to Walt Disney World.
a lot.
Yes, very much
Just
so.
our 8th Christmas trip.
If you are watching us, then you can see that we have guests with us. So on this episode, we have Katie and Cory Cooley.
Hello.
G'day.
And we've mentioned this on our show.
Super excited to be here.
Yeah, very good, very good. We've mentioned this on our show a couple times because we knew we were going to do this because, we've gone to Disney by ourselves before and we've gone with another family, our friends the Greenwells. We are actually going with family this time.
Familia.
Here.
Katie and Cory are going to the trip with us.
We'll get through this.
Yeah, no, totally.
This is crazy.
We were used to this.
We're used to
This is going to be like
really
a 3-hour
weird.
show.
I think I just look like a psycho.
Well, the fact that I'm doing a podcast with Brooke is what's so crazy.
That's weird.
Very much so.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Aunt
wrong.
and
but-
nephew.
I was about to say a little bit of background.
Yes.
Brooke is Cory's aunt,
Yes.
which makes me Uncle Dave now, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And now Katie's our niece.
Like the same age.
We got married in 2008. When did you guys get married?
2014.
14. Okay. So, yeah. So we've been a happy family now for almost 8 years.
Yeah.
And it's taken that long for them to go to Disney with us. So,
We don't get out much.
So look, all we're going to do on this episode is really just hammer down their expectations because have you either of you been to?
I went when I was
Disney?
really little, like 6 or 7. So
Okay.
there's like snippets that I remember, and mostly from seeing pictures. But I mean, to go as an adult and bring our own child is like completely new.
But did you go to all the parks at that? Because not all the parks were even
No,
there at that point.
I think
don't
we just did Disney World.
just Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
where the castle was.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and you guys went.
I went with Brooke. We went.
Yes.
Yeah, it was hot, and it was. I was young.
You were
I remember
little.
There are absolutely moments that I remember 100%. So, I mean, it was Universal Studios and SeaWorld. I think we also went to.
We did.
I remember Shamu.
Yeah.
And I and Universal Studios, SeaWorld, and Disney. Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
it. That was it.
Yeah. So you were what? How old?
5 or 6.
Oh, no. I think Casey was in a
This is
stroller.
my first rodeo. honey.
I'm like,
You don't need to
use
tell
the
me.
microphone.
You don't need to tell me when to speak in the microphone.
Again,
No, you did.
I was like,
tapped it like.
again, I'm just sitting here like this.
Thank you. Right now.
You've got your microphone like this ready.
Ask me a
I love
question.
it.
I'm ready.
Love it.
I'm ready.
Background: I've done podcasts with Dave for like a decade.
Yes.
and I have my own show. So it's anyways. But yes, you were saying my bad.
Yeah,
before.
he was in a stroller.
I was
Casey.
no Casey was.
Casey was,
Yeah.
your brother was in a stroller.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
So
in a
I feel like
stroller.
you were like 4.
Maybe. Yeah, could have been
wow.
4.
Wow.
Most
And
shoes
you,
are
and you have
super
memory.
squeaky.
of it, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I have memories like from it.
Mine
I
are
mean,
small.
I'm sure we'll get into it
You
later.
were how old?
but-
6?
but-
You said.
It was maybe 6 or 7.
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay.
little, and I do remember the scary ride with the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I remember
That's
that.
your memory.
And I remember talking about that at school, telling everybody about it.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
like,
Well, we'll get into some questions because I just want to set this up as conversation, and you can jump in and obviously ask whatever you want to, Bev. But
Yeah.
of course, yeah, it's your show too.
can I though? Are you sure? Thanks.
Do you want to talk about your ears though?
I do have New Year's on.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called. It's like
Cool.
these are my fancy
Yeah,
ears.
fancy schmancy.
They're 50th anniversary.
They're the
ones,
50th
right?
anniversary ones. I don't know what that bar says on the side.
Oh, those are
It says
legit.
Disney Loungefly.
Loungefly.
Like $200
Good.
ears.
Good. That's awesome. I mean,
Those
look at-
were-
I mean,
those
you
were
got,
pretty
like,
expensive.
The,
Yeah.
like, it's like
Yeah.
commemorative.
Yeah, it's the set of ears that
that
came
real?
out
I mean-
with
Is that real? Like
Easy. Have you washed your hands?
It's like leather, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
the golden stamped leather ear with the black leather bow. And then it also came with, there were 3 options to buy. Then the other set of ears had the jewels all over it, and they were 900 and something.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, 700. I think they were 700. But
Yeah.
then, like,
700 sign me up.
then the classic Mickey hat
Yeah.
with the ears, that one was 1,000.
I can't. There's no judgment over here because I'm just happy you have like a collection. You have things. It's not fun, is it? It's great to have things.
Yes.
Set it up.
Yeah.
And it's yours. It's a collection, man. I love it. I love collections.
I do that with throw pillows.
Instill that and shoes.
Yeah.
But I try to instill that with
handbags.
Avery too. Like have a collection. Have something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the girls are getting into pin collecting, and
Yeah.
The girls are pins. I'm ears.
A lot of cool Lego
I'm
stuff.
Star
too,
Wars
guys.
stuff.
He will be too.
I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something.
Ears.
No, I was
It's
going to
gonna
say
happen
something.
a
No,
lot.
I was going to say something about those ears. I am actually very disappointed though that those didn't come in like a box,
Right, because
Velvet
those
lined
came in a
box.
box.
because those came in a box and those were only like $75,
Yeah.
and these were 4 times
200 and
more,
something.
and it came in a regular bag.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
It
know what
was
I mean?
not packaged.
It was not. So I'm a little disappointed in Loungefly.
Do you
now, but-
order it from Etsy?
No,
Just
Disney.
Shop Disney.
Oh, wow.
Disney.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
weird.
But
Okay.
those came in a velvet bag with a box.
Yes.
No
Gold mine.
velvet bag, no
but
box.
No. So you got to
The $700 ones did.
You got to pack those extra
Yeah.
carefully. Okay. Thanks everybody again. Let's get into this. Just talking about our trip coming up. For one, we are staying at Coronado this year. We have not stayed there yet. You guys obviously haven't either. So it's a little different from us. For us, brand new part of the
I think we stayed at La
renovated
Quinta.
part of the.
I think that's where we stay.
Hojo,
We're staying in the brand new renovated part of
the Grand
resort, right?
Destino Tower.
Nice.
Water
Yes.
view.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's gonna be pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
So first question for both of you though, I just
Got it ready.
throw out
Hit me.
is why now? Why did you all decide to go to Disney at this point?
I think for us, because Avery is 6 and she's old enough, before she wouldn't even walk through Target without needing to be carried. So I'm like really hopeful that she can walk this time. And, you know, it is expensive. I want it to be something that she can remember.
Yeah.
And I just felt like if she went too little, like we'd be carrying her and ending up back at the hotel much sooner than we wanted to be. So
Which is just our
True.
Very
specific to our daughter's situation. Obviously, when I was 4, I remember things, and I did just fine. As far as I remember, I wasn't like I don't remember being carried all the time. I remember walking.
we said our daughter's
Probably
situation,
could-
like,
but I think our parents and stuff were like, "You're walking."
yes.
That's true.
We are more
So
like,
everybody's
"Oh, your
different."
legs hurt. Hop on my back.
Yeah.
My legs hurt, but I'll still carry you."
Yeah.
It's just
That's how we are.
probably so
Yes.
I think it
You
was
want
it's
mommy
just a
hold you?
comfortability thing. I feel
Yeah.
like it just was the right time. I mean, we've thought about going the past. I mean, it's been the past.
Yeah,
2
we
years.
did want to go, but then, you know,
COVID
obviously
obviously
COVID.
happened
Well,
too.
so-
That's
COVID,
right.
and then
we
I
felt like 5 was a good age also.
Yeah, I mean, I started
That
my
was
own
Sam's
business
first
and getting that off the ground. I mean, just the life things, just kind of. Right now, everything is. It just was a right time. I couldn't feel much any better because we didn't force it. We didn't rush it.
Yeah.
I feel like this is very. I'm excited about it. I'm not worried about leaving something behind, something to do. This was perfect timing, I think.
I think I think a
stars.
big thing too, to be honest, what you guys are avoiding that we went through for 4 or 5 years is pushing a stroller around.
Yeah.
That's a
That could be
beast.
brutal.
That is a beast.
In the hot sun.
Well,
So
I, I would get anxiety
Like
leading
hawks are like-
something with belongings in it to ride
Yeah.
a ride, or someone would have to stay behind, you know, to watch everything.
I was like that the first year too. I was like, what people have there's because there's
Stroller
stroller parking. Everybody parks their strollers
And
there.
there's a cast member attendant
yeah.
Well, that was
Oh.
the trippy part. You remember that
Parallel parking the stroller.
Because we would leave our stroller in the stroller parking, which could be like a ride away. Like
Yes.
it could be a little bit of a not that
walk,
big of a
little bit of
distance.
walk, yeah.
But then you come back out and you're like, my stroller, it's not here. What happened? They
move it.
strategically move them so that
Valet
there's
room.
creating
Valet
space.
for
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so sometimes
Literally.
you have to walk in and you're like, whoa, and start looking and finding
Yeah.
your stroller. And
So
most
do
of them
you-
all look the same.
So
too.
you mark
Something on
it.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you mark it.
Some people do a balloon, make name tags for the back
Ribbons,
of the stroller, ribbons.
Brooke would do
Wow.
ribbons. Or-
Some way to
Brooke
identify
you
it.
made license plates.
Yeah.
almost,
I made like a
with
stroller
our name on it.
tag license plate.
So
But then you can, easily
Yeah.
pick it out.
yeah,
That's
but
a good idea.
You guys don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
We did the
Negative.
double
Yeah.
down to the
Oh my
single,
God.
down to another.
Unless they have adult strollers, I would.
Those
I
are
would
called
ride away.
jazzies.
Yeah, I would,
Jazzies, that's right.
I would roll.
Wait,
in
there really
some
is
of that.
something?
Oh yeah, the scooters, the motor scooters, the Jazzies. Yeah.
Like the Paul Blart.
Yeah,
Mall cop.
Yeah. I don't want to get too deep into this, but I do want to
get deep.
I do want a little bit. I think it's good for our listeners to hear about. I mean, how do you guys feel about the price right now that you're paying to go? I mean, is this something you expected? Is it a little more than what you expected? Is it a little less?
It's about what I expected. I mean, just, what was the total, like around 5 or 6?
Yeah, I think so.
And
I
then
guess, I don't
what
even
spending
I think 6. Yeah.
6, and then spending money will be another. You guys said probably like 1,000.
Maybe depending on
Maybe.
It really depends on
Oh,
what
I'm
you
dropping
eat.
some.
Yeah.
I'm buying a lightsaber.
Well, not counting merchandise.
No, like meals.
food,
No
and
merch,
meals and
no
stuff.
merch.
not the merch.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, like in my mind, I want to be able to just
bought it in the club,
eat what I
I'm
want to
spending
eat. If
it.
I
Yeah,
want a steak,
yeah.
I'm going to get a steak. So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
expecting to spend around another 1,000. So I guess all in maybe a $7,500 trip.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I figured that would happen, but I wanted it to happen. I didn't want to go and be like, when we did end up
Yeah.
going, I didn't want to be like, dang, if we could have just done this,
Yeah.
Yeah.
spent this a little bit
You
more.
you have always told me that over the years
Yeah.
that if you're gonna go, you're gonna go.
He's always been
Go.
that way. He wants to be in the
I'm
nicest
out.
hotels.
Put me up at the Ritz. I'm going to Disney. I'm busting. I'm gonna go bust in the door and be. I'm here.
yeah.
He does.
Where that mini fridge at?
Yeah, we'll be at a restaurant. He's like, we'll do the shrimp appetizer, and then we'll take some steak and like.
I'm serious.
And I'm
yeah.
like, God,
Yeah.
wait, slow down. He's like, no, I'm
I
on
can see
vacation.
if someone goes on the reg, and that
Yeah,
may
finding
not be,
value.
Yeah.
That may
Yeah,
not.
totally.
So there's a lot. I'm sure there's lots of different options, as you would know. So you've been. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You've been great, by the way,
Thanks.
and it's really cool because I don't got to think about nothing.
Yeah, that's
I'm
definitely.
just I'm literally have no. I'm going in like I'm ready. Let's go. Like what do we got to do? You show me, you lead me. Let's go.
Well, it's funny because Sam, their 12-year-old daughter, said to me, I feel like if we left you guys alone for even a minute, you wouldn't know what to do. I said, no, we wouldn't. We'd be standing there. I'd be like,
I'd be lost,
where's the
like-
Cottinghams? They were like, are you missing your parents? Kinda. I'm like, yes, we
Be
need our
leash
hands
kids.
held. I'm like,
be
I
le-
don't know what I'm eating. I don't know where. Like, I'm just going to be like, whatever they said we have to do. We're going.
That's funny.
we totally be leash kids. You got to have us on a leash.
Yeah. I was like,
is
Sam,
hilarious.
yes, we are going to need our hands held. She's like, you would
Yeah.
just be so overwhelmed. I'm like, that's probably.
Sensory overload. Heck yeah.
Just standing there.
And to be honest, I think you guys are. I truly do think you guys are going on. I think you guys have a really good deal, also because Coronado, we're staying basically at what's considered a moderate.
Yeah.
But it's gonna. We have a deluxe room type
Feels like a
atmosphere,
deluxe.
and
Yeah.
it feels like a deluxe. So you don't have to pay that deluxe price, but it's gonna look gorgeous. I think
I've
You
already,
see
I've been
pictures.
looking at
I like that.
pictures and like hashtagging Coronado Springs Resort and then
Yeah.
hitting recent, and I can see all the Christmas decor, and I'm so excited.
So that's the next question is just name. I got some specifics later, but it's like what specifically are some of your expectations? Like what are you expecting? Are you excited more for food, for rides, for the atmosphere? Like,
Atmosphere
what are your,
for
some
me.
of your? Yeah.
I mean, I want to just feel like I'm in the most magical place on earth, which I know is very cliche, but I mean, I want to just see all this beauty and like just
Yeah.
stuff that's just bigger than life, and food.
yeah.
And fries.
I'm excited to.
And
I'm
Avery's
gonna- I'm-
reaction.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be watching Avery like the whole
Yeah,
time. I think.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna be.
That was
I'm just gonna be
us.
watching
Yeah.
her the entire time. I mean,
I might cry a few
second
times.
that.
Oh, you
I
will.
second that totally, but it's all about her, man. And then Star Wars. I'm gonna
And
build
then
a-
all about me when we get to Galaxy.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
build a lightsaber.
I'll be
I
like,
can't wait.
"Where's Avery?"
That looks so cool. I've seen so many TikToks of people building lightsabers like that, and it's just so cool.
Yes.
And I can't wait. You guys come back every year and talk about it, and the lightsabers get better and better. I feel like.
Yeah, I
in
know you're
each
going
time.
to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what Avery and just the whole experience, man.
And Avery just has no idea what to expect. Like,
Yeah.
none. So I
Not a
think she's
clue.
really going to be like, oh.
Just the fact that we're going on a vacation too. We
Yeah.
don't go. I mean, we'll go.
It's always like
families
Tennessee
live in
or
Tennessee.
Chicago. Like,
Yeah.
staying
But-
with family.
Oh yeah.
This is she's her
It's the first time her on a plane, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a hotel.
And-
in a hotel. Yeah.
yeah.
Great parents.
We're fun.
Yeah.
We do
But
things.
we've gone on trips together. We went to New Orleans.
Yeah, we did.
Right.
But no, this is like her first like vacation.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it would have happened sooner had COVID not happened. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
And I feel like she's in the same spot that Sam was, and I feel like Sam was thinking about rides like what we see at the fair.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Like
like
those were like
that's
her
what
roller
she.
coasters.
Yes,
Gut
I mean, I
busters.
think that's
Yeah.
We were getting
I
our
know
nails
gut
done, and they were asking her about Disney World, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm excited." I'm like, she has no clue
Yeah.
what to expect. She probably is picturing the fair because
Yeah.
that's what you think of, like
Scale of it
with a
She-
Mickey
she-
Mouse running
There's
around.
no way she can. Even I don't think I'm picturing it. Like I've seen video and I could try to, but I'm an adult man. Like I can
Yeah.
figure it
Yeah.
out. I just don't feel like there's any way Avery's gonna have that scale, and when it hits her, it's gonna be like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge.
Well, I cried watching her watch Disney on Ice. I was like, oh, she was like,
Mimi,
yeah.
Mimi. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But that'll
That
be
was
the
fun.
thing, and we'll let you know when the moment is. But we missed us seeing the castle because we were kind of in front of her,
Yeah.
trying to see her reaction. Because when you enter in Magic Kingdom, you go under the train. Excuse me, right in the microphone. I did that.
Whatever.
It is what it is.
We'll go
Burp in the microphone to make you feel better.
right under the train, and then you're
It's the
still
first
not
thing you
seeing
see?
the castle because it's like a circle.
It's like a roundabout.
road,
Yeah, it's a
like
roundabout.
a roundabout around
Yeah.
this center part, and there'll be a big Christmas tree there. And then once you come around that, then you hit the main street, and it's this long stretch. That's the moment.
See, that's
yeah.
the kind of stuff
Yeah.
like that's the kind of knowledge that you have.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good to have. It's basically being my first time. I mean, I could
Yeah.
say it's not.
Yeah,
but I
because
mean,
you
I
can
don't.
say to us, "Hey, it's coming up,"
Yeah,
yeah,
so that
totally.
we can
Just
you
walk
know.
a little bit in front of her and video it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
Totes.
since you guys are so good at this, why don't you just record the Coolies walking out?
I will.
Yeah, we probably will. Yeah.
I totally will. Exactly.
So
And
that
it
so
is.
that's interesting to say because I'll skip down to one of my last questions because since we're on the subject, I mean, how would you truthfully like how would you feel if we weren't going with you? Like what would you be thinking right now in the process? And
I think we'd end up winging it.
I would have had to have done a lot more research.
Yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
can I chime in, please? Yeah. That's my job. So they wouldn't
well,
feel.
true, but I'm saying going there though
Well,
while
hold
they're
on.
there.
So you
know
would
what I
tell
mean?
us where to go.
I would get your whole itinerary.
Yeah, you would have your itinerary.
Oh.
I can.
Yeah.
So some people, I completely map out their day, but some people who are like, I've done this before, they would like to be
Cool,
more in
man.
charge of that.
Well,
so
there you
you
go.
it's up to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
I
good
can go
knowledge.
as deep
I
or as
like
little into the vacation.
having an agenda and something like you're like, okay, we're gonna get there. We're
That's
gonna go
huge.
to Coronado
Yeah.
Spring, or I mean Disney Springs, and then we're gonna go let the kids swim, and then we're gonna go
Yeah.
eat, and
Yeah.
then we're
Yeah,
gonna go to
forget about
the
it.
The party.
Christmas party. And like I don't
so
have
I feel
to
like
worry
you
about
all
it.
would be
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, we'd be fine. I mean, why
But
wouldn't
what
you
I-
do that? Why wouldn't you have? I mean,
Yeah.
I can understand that there are instances. I'm the type of guy that's like, I got a guy. Like I could be like, someone could ask me that question, like, what are you gonna do? You never been? I got a guy. It's all planned out.
Yeah.
I don't gotta
Yeah.
worry about nothing. I just got to get there and experience it. Like that's
Yeah, I've had
That's
some
almost like I mean,
people at work ask me like, a
real estate agent
parks are you
or-
going to? I'm like, I don't know. It's all planned though.
Yeah.
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 I don't even know.
It's in my app.
I just
A
I just
mortgage
think
officer,
I
I
definitely
mean-
just think our first time, and I think you will even with us there with you this first time, you learn so much that you obviously
Oh, yeah.
didn't know. And if we weren't, it's one thing to plan. If Brooke planned your trip and you went, yes, I think you would experience it in a way. But there's things about, I wish there was somebody. I mean, we kind of had the Greenwheel's kind of been there.
Yeah.
So we had somebody that on the fly could tell you things, and you notice things and learn things about the parks and different rides and the places to hit up right away and stuff like that. So there's little nuances like that.
Yeah,
that
just
it's
like
hard.
saying there's family bathrooms, so you can have privacy and your family can go in there. I'm like, oh, that's good.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. Is like we know wherever all the bathrooms are.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yes.
that could
and
be
or
good.
Right
that
away.
Dole Whip stuff. I can't wait to try that.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Totally.
So yeah.
So let's go back with the planning. Talk about the planning a little bit. How do you feel like that went? How much involved were you? Did we just plan everything?
We did it.
Yeah, but I
great.
really trust Brooke.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
she wants to have fun.
Yeah.
So I believe she knows what she's doing because she's been so many times. And our daughters being the same age, she knows what the kids
Yeah.
like to do. And I think that you're very thoughtful and mindful of those types of things. Like, okay, the pool, like this has a great pool for kids. It has a big slide and like all of those different things. So I basically want to just Google stuff after she tells me about it. Yeah, we're going to Disney Springs. Oh, what's Disney Springs? This looks fun. And I could pick any restaurant.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then it's just like, it's a planned, like, I like that for me because if I don't have
hands
an
down.
itinerary,
Yeah.
then I don't know that I would experience it to the fullest because I might just be someplace and be like, well, I like it. I'm just going to hang out here the whole time and then
It'll
miss
be a
out on
true-
all these
Yeah.
other opportunities.
Yeah.
It'd be a true vacation. Like I don't have to. Like I'm gonna go and like we were just talking about this. Leave my computer at home.
Yeah.
And I just gotta wake up and
Yes.
like go to sleep. It's the only thing. And
Yeah.
everything else. It's just it's been a while, so it's good. It's gonna be fun. And this is crazy. This is just Disney. I mean, it's crazy. It's just it's crazy. I don't even know yet, and I know I don't know yet.
It's all the things. The
only
it's
thing-
gonna be the Christmas parade. It's
Oh,
the
man.
smells.
That's
it's
cool,
The
yeah.
sounds.
Yeah.
It's the whole sensory.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited
Yeah.
for that. Like
Yeah.
that.
The
atmosphere and how it
environment
makes
is,
you
Yeah.
feel.
is incredible. I will say just one side note that I thought was hilarious. Cory and I had this conversation a couple months ago. He asked about bringing his golf clubs.
Oh,
Do you remember
yeah.
that? And we're like,
I will do that one day.
when?
Yeah.
As long as you plan an extra day or you don't do anything but golf.
I'd
that's-
probably just go down there
that's-
just to golf, like make a special
Yeah.
trip is what I
Like
would
a
do.
golf trip.
Yes.
But we
Yeah.
had obviously we had talked about what days we're going to the parks and all this stuff, and he's like, yeah, I might bring my clubs.
Can I bring my clubs? And we were
When?
like,
Basically, they're like, we're comfortable.
bring his clubs.
See, I didn't know.
Never,
I don't.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Our
we
whole
don't
day is
know.
planned, so it's like,
Yeah, she's like, you're not going to bed until about 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
I wonder if they have.
I was like,
clubs
what
to rent.
clubs? Please.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Yeah,
But no, it would be.
And honestly, to be honest, Cory, if we go again and we had an extra day, I wouldn't mind playing golf
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
Either, so it
beautiful.
doesn't-
I mean, I looked
yeah.
up the courses. They're amazing
Yeah.
looking.
Sure.
Like Augusta, like St. Andrews looking awesome
It's
courses.
Disney. It's gonna be gorge.
Yeah. So
well, you guys
that
can
would
do that.
be.
We'll just hang out at a pool.
And
That
the
would be a
sand pits,
special-
I think some of them
Exactly.
are Mickey sand pits.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
cute.
right. Okay, so
How can you be
which
mad? You're a Mickey Sandpit.
which park? Now we're going to 4 parks. Which park are you most excited to
Okay,
experience?
name them.
See, I don't even. This is
I know. I like.
This
What
is the
are
whole
they?
thing. What park? Like this is crazy.
So
Yeah.
you have Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the castle.
Yeah, I heard
Yes.
that.
You
Okay.
have Hollywood Studios, which is
Oh.
where Batu is, and Toy Story
Used to
Land
be
and stuff like that.
MGM.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We have Animal Kingdom, where we're going to do
forgot
the
all about
safari
Animal Kingdom.
and Pandora,
The whole thing.
and
Yeah.
then Epcot, which is all the World Showcase, where with all the
all the
food
food.
is and everything.
All the food.
Animal Kingdom, man. I gotta go. I gotta go. to
Really?
Animal Kingdom. That's gonna be. That would be. Yes.
I think
forgot
Hollywood
all about
Studios.
that.
Yeah.
Hollywood Studios. Yes.
That's Star Wars. Yeah. That's where Galaxy's
But I
Edge.
mean,
But Animal
it-
Kingdom, you just got. Now I'm like getting.
And we
hyped
go
now.
on a safari at the
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom. We
That's
go
good.
out
Are
in
we
a
doing that?
safari
Oh
jeep.
yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
does
yeah.
it have a rainforest cafe? They're like, yes.
I'm about to
I'm
see
like,
some
"This is
zoo
the
animals,
most generic
man."
restaurant, but I really love rainforest cafe.
That's cool.
It's got
All right.
the Pandora ride, the Flight of Passage. and-
Sure.
So all 4
Okay.
parks
Cool.
have rides.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah. There's-
Well, it'd be fun. It's interesting when we come back post vacation
Yeah.
to see
Yes.
which park ended up being our favorite. You know, like
Yes.
Yeah. It's
I
gonna
am
be
excited
weird.
about the food stuff. When you guys have shown me photos
Yeah.
of some of
You'll
the-
love Epcot.
I'm like, oh,
Oh, Epcot's
gosh.
incredible. Epcot, you don't actually have to. I mean, we do, but you technically don't have to ever sit down and eat. You
No,
can
and
eat
we say
along the
every
way,
time, why do
and
we
you're
schedule
stuffed.
dining?
Oh my God, you're stuffed.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we eat at like
All
all.
these
And then
little
by the time
stations?
Outdoor
yeah, you're
kitchens.
not
There's
Yeah.
different countries and different types of food, and it's
Because we
it's
typically
incredible.
go when there's a festival at Epcot.
Yeah. So our first day is Magic Kingdom, right?
Yes.
And then the
our
second-
first wake up day.
Our second day is Animal Kingdom.
Love it.
But
Bam.
the first night is at Magic Kingdom because we're
Yes.
okay.
Then
And then
we go
wake
back
up.
full
Okay.
day.
That's the
Go
sound I
there.
want to hear in the
And
distance.
then Animal
all
Kingdom.
over the place.
Then we do Animal Kingdom,
Okay.
and then we do Hollywood, and then we actually go back to
Magic
Magic
Kingdom.
Kingdom, and then go
Hollywood.
back to Hollywood, and then end at Epcot.
Oh. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So
the train.
interesting. So you're saying Hollywood?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I
And you're saying Animal Kingdom.
Right now,
Okay.
I'm saying Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
just because that's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Literally.
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I do like it a lot.
I forgot all about it, especially because
Is
I'm
it
just
like
So
the
you know
zoo?
what you
this
need
right
to
now.
do is watch on Disney Plus the Animal Kingdom show.
I think I've seen a lot of those when Disney
That'll be
Plus
good to
first
try to
came
fall
out.
asleep to tomorrow.
It was about them building it, right? Is it about?
No,
no,
it's
no.
about how they run with the animals, how they run
Okay,
the
yeah, I'll
exhibits
do
with
it.
the animals.
Yeah.
and stuff
because
like
you'll
that.
see those animals
Are there
at
rides
Animal
there?
Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah.
the same one.
Which ones?
at Animal
Animal
Kingdom.
Kingdom?
Yeah.
So there's rides at all the parks.
Yeah, there's a roller coaster. There's safari. There's the Cooley River Rapids. You know, the water.
Pandora
ride.
has two
Pandora's
rides.
got rides.
Dinosaur Land has a ride.
Dinosaurs got a lot. There's a lot of kid stuff there too, which is really good. I think Avery will like it a lot.
The Hollywood Studios, it's like about like movies, and like the Star
Yeah.
Wars and Toy Story. So
Star
Indiana
Wars.
Jones.
It's about the Star Wars.
Indiana Jones is back, which is great. The Indiana Jones experience. So
That show actually opens December
Oh,
19th.
that's right. While we're there, right? Yes.
Oh.
It just now opens
so
back
we'll
up.
see it.
We can
Yeah.
see it if
Oh,
we wanted
cool.
to. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Is there any particular? I don't know. You guys maybe. I know you've talked to probably Brooke a lot about the foods and stuff like that. So what is there particular restaurants you're looking forward to? Desserts you're looking forward to?
Crepes. I
Crepes.
really love
Yeah.
crepes.
That's
so
great.
this Dole Whip.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like
Have you never had a Dole
I
Whip?
don't. I can't even imagine what it tastes like. But she gets so excited. I'm like, I'm gonna walk in and be like, I need Dole Whip. And then she's telling me about these
Dole
different
Whip.
flavors. I mean, my head's just gonna spin. I'm gonna be like, whatever she says.
Yeah.
Whatever she says. I'm gonna like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not. I mean, there's so many things.
You're a
I'm
steak,
just
you're a steak guy, right? So
burger, steak, but I'm just now getting over the Animal Kingdom situation. So,
He's still focusing on Animal Kingdom.
so now we're gonna talk
A
about
giraffe.
food. I don't even know, bro. Like it's like I can't
Sushi?
even. I can't
Yep.
even. I mean, it sounds like my biggest days. It sounds like it's gonna be Epcot with the food, but then there's so many other choices.
Well, let me ask you: are you more excited about the food or desserts?
So we're gonna break it down like that.
Yes.
I mean, I
But
can
I don't know
imagine
how
Disney
they-
has
'cause
some
they don't
pretty
really
good
I know.
desserts.
I know they
know,
don't
so
know,
that's a
but
difficult
But that's the
question.
point, though.
But they've seen. Yeah,
It's
that's
the-
the
yeah,
point
it's
now.
the
I
point.
mean,
Come
just
back
from
after
seeing your
and talk about
pictures,
it.
I think dessert because it's not something that I eat a whole
Normally
lot
do,
of.
yeah.
In a
Right.
restaurant, I usually don't get
Yeah.
dessert. But on a vacation, I'm going to be like, I need dessert all the time. Or
I'm gonna be
just
bad.
watching somebody walk by and maybe like, I want whatever that
Five
is.
desserts.
Yeah. And Avery will waste them. So I'll,
Yeah.
like,
I'll take the
get
mini
something for
food cake.
her. And then after she takes her 2 bites, I'll finish
Yeah.
it off.
That's right. That's right.
Because
You
our
do a lot
girls
of
are
that.
like, we are frozen ices. We are Eliza's ice creams
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the Mickey ice cream bars.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've seen those, like pictures of those.
and at over at I think it's called Anti-Gravities over in Tomorrowland. It's the Oreo
Yes.
ice cream with the two it'll put the little Oreos on the sides, look
And
like Mickey
the
ears.
Buzz
like
Lightyear slushy.
the Buzz Lightyear
And
slushie.
did you tell me about
telling
something
you.
that they like cook, like a dessert, like it's a like cooked ice cream or something?
That's at Epcot. So it's like a brioche bun. You know,
Okay.
like brioche
Oh,
Yes.
buns. They
yeah.
cut
Oh,
it
man.
open and then you pick
Okay.
a scoop of ice cream.
That's right.
They put the ice cream
I'll
in
go
center,
desserts.
and then they put it in like a waffle iron.
That's right.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
in
first time we
France.
had it just
I
this
feel like you
past.
can get real
We've
creative.
never
right?
had that.
Oh, I thought you guys got in line and got that. Oh no, you didn't get. Yeah,
So,
was
it'll be a first for you guys.
Yes. See, and that's the
Yes.
thing. So think about like how many times we go. We still have a lot of firsts.
Yeah.
Still have a lot
Yeah.
of firsts.
Yep.
Still have a lot of
So yeah,
firsts.
desserts. I'm gonna go just based off this conversation, because it sounds like they're getting more, you can get more creative. Like I can have a burger anywhere, but like these type of desserts sound like they're pretty special.
Yeah, but you told me about a really fancy burger that you said was really good. Where's
Well, that's that
from?
burger at
Well,
Mickey Mouse
at the
ears.
steakhouse, was it Steakhouse 71? Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
a
you
new restaurant open.
We haven't had it yet, so
Oh, okay.
it's brand new. And another brand new one we're hitting is that Space 220.
That might be the number one thing I'm
that's
super,
gonna
because
be
again
cool.
the atmosphere I'm probably just gonna like, oh my god, it's gonna
Yes.
be crazy.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
That's our last day, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that'll be our last sit down meal.
Yeah, because we'll probably go to our rooms after because we'll be flying.
No,
out.
we'll stay there and do the whole.
No, we have a
fireworks thing.
whole park day there.
Oh, okay,
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah. So we had to get a little earlier of a time. I think we're doing like 4:30 or something like that, right? Space 220.
I think it could be that or like 3 something. I think
Yeah, I
it's
think it's a
a little
little
early.
earlier,
cool.
but so we'll have the rest
Which
of
is
the
fine
night
because we can
to
snack around the world.
and
Yeah.
watch the brand new fireworks show at Epcot. So great stuff there. So
Yeah,
The Disney fireworks are
Yeah.
special.
they's big.
I know. I just want to watch Avery's face, like, mommy.
okay, what about rides? What rides do you guys remember? What rides are you looking forward to?
What ride?
doing?
I obviously remember. I
Big Thunder
remember
Mountain. Did you ride Big Thunder then? I guess. And
I rode the mansion,
Haunted
the
Mansion.
haunted mansion.
I remember that one too for some reason.
I remember
Pirates.
riding a Jaws ride. I think
oh, that was probably Universal.
Yeah.
Universal. That was pretty crazy. I wasn't allowed for some reason. I wanted to ride the King Kong ride, which is Universal too.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
But I
that's
wasn't
what I'm
allowed
thinking of too, because
ride
there was a
that.
bridge that was supposed to break, and it was like similar to like a Jaws
I
thing.
remember
Yeah.
the swimming pool. I remember
Yes, the swimming pool, I
But
remember
specific rides. I remember seeing Henry from Henry and the Hendersons or Harry.
Will you ride
Yeah.
rides?
You
Yeah,
remember all
yeah.
Universal stuff.
I do. I don't. I remember-
Ghostbusters.
Now that I'm saying it out loud, oh my
But
gosh,
Universal
the Ghostbusters.
is now Hollywood
And
Studios,
then
right?
The Beetlejuice
No.
song.
Universal
Yes.
is still
It was
Universal.
like that.
Are we going there?
I remember
No.
all the smoke. I
Yeah.
remember all of that. So
They
yeah,
had a little
that is a lot of
stage show.
a lot of Universal stuff, huh? So I don't remember. I guess I don't
and
remember
at
a lot of
Universal, what
Disney
I
stuff.
remember too, and why I can also book Universal, so
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
Good.
There was like the Frankenstein show. There was a Frankenstein show that I remember,
Something like that. It's ringing a bell.
and the Bride of
The
Frankenstein.
Bride. Wolfman was Wolfman in it.
Yes.
I liked Wolfman.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So
I
you
mean-
were probably too little to ride, like Space Mountain and Big Thunder and stuff like that.
And
Remember
when we
those. Did
went,
we
I
even-
don't remember. I don't even remember if actually did you say? I feel like you and Casey stayed back with Mom and Dad, and we went to Disney.
Oh wow. Maybe. I mean, there was
No,
a
no,
day.
no, because you did Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I did
because
Haunted
the
Mansion,
ghosts.
but there was a day or a time. There was
That
something
you
where
all-
I
you all
stayed in the
stayed back.
hotel. I remember.
and went to the
La
pool.
Quinta Inn.
Yeah.
The-
yeah.
the- in-
Like his best Western or something. It was good. It was
So are you
Get
you
like
a
a
roller
bed in
coaster
there or
person?
something.
Yes, and
I'm totally down
I
roller
think I'll
coasters, yeah.
probably be riding with Sam a lot because that's who when we go to the fair, which is my amusement park. she'll
That's
ride
my
with,
Disney.
She'll ride with me.
What kind of fire?
That's why I'm like, would you ride stuff? I don't know what Avery.
Gutbuster 3000.
She just started kind of like riding the little roller coaster in that
Yeah.
indoor park, but she did it last time and she was good. But I think she's gonna, watch what Eliza and
Yeah.
Sam do, and if they're like, "Oh yeah, this is fun," I think she'll be like,
But it'll also be cool because she won't know what the ride's about.
"Yeah."
Oh yeah.
So she won't know.
But do you think someone like Avery, do we need to start her like on a Barnstormer first?
Barnstormer's
just-
fast. I don't know.
Or
I
just-
think it's
or
short.
just
and
put her
fast.
on
Son of
like
beast.
Mine Train or something like that. Seven
I
Dwarfs?
think Mine Train's easier than Barnstormer.
I think so too.
I would
actually
like
And
to-
Barnstormer's like a kiddie ride.
I'd
and
like
it's
her
fast.
to start
Pirates
off
of
on
the Caribbean.
something. That
Yes.
way,
Oh,
I remember that.
Because if she gets terrified off the bat, she won't ride anything else. You
Yeah.
know what I
It's
mean?
starting to
Yeah.
come to
She'll
me.
be like, "No," and then I don't want that to happen.
And like Mine Train could be a good one because it's like it's a smooth. It's not super fast, not
Jerky.
big hills. No, it's very smooth, and it's like a few hills and turns, and then you go inside the mine, and it's like the dwarfs. Then you're happy and you're singing.
Yeah.
And then
it
you
goes slow
climb a
and it gets
hill.
sad. I'm
and then
excited
you
for roller coasters. I
do a
have
couple
not-
turns, and then you're back to like
Been
Snow
on
White's
one.
house and doing the. So it's
Yeah.
like
The Snow White thing.
the Snow White thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely added some big ones. Eliza, the only ride she hasn't, besides the Ratatouille ride, which is the new one we haven't ridden, but the only ride she hasn't ridden is Rock and Roller Coaster, which is probably the fastest, and it's got a loop in it.
I'm down.
It's
Indoors.
You
it's
would.
indoors.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm acting like you're terrified.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's ever expressed
Roller
that. I
coasters.
think he hates the fair, which you know.
Because it is
I don't think he
dirty.
hates
concentric
the-
circles.
Yeah, those,
Yes.
I
And
can't
it's
do those
circles up
either.
and down circles and side to side circles, and I can't.
It's a puke
handle that.
bucket.
Yeah, I was like,
can't handle
oh,
that.
and he did the swings, and he looked like a miserable 12-year-old.
Oh, it was. Well, I thought I was going to
So
break the
I think
ride.
that's why. But again, so it goes back to like I'm just like Avery.
And
I
the
don't-
fair
I
makes
don't
you
know what
think
to
of like
expect.
Joe Dirt.
Yes.
Hey, I love Joe Dirt.
I know.
Joe Dirte. Don't church it up
Well,
to
or
wine.
something that's
Goldbusters.
rickety because it's a pop-up shop.
Do's,
You
whiskey
know,
don'ts.
so I'm sure this is a lot safer.
So we've got several.
But we need to know, like, are you okay on drop rides? Are you okay on spin rides?
I'm good on spin rides. Those.
So that'll be like the
see-
teacup.
Yeah. So
No
I think.
teacups. That's what I'm
I
talking
won't
He's
do
a no
teacups.
teacup.
I won't
Yeah.
do teacups.
But Sam likes the spinny stuff, right?
Yep. She likes them all.
We can't spin with her.
Oh.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, her belly
Oh.
gets sick.
Yeah, must
So
be.
What
we
about Eliza?
sit in and
Will
we
I
don't
be
spin.
like a creep just spinning by myself? Katie party of one.
You spin, right?
I'm not
Spin
technically
me
a good
right,
spinner,
okay.
but
baby, right,
Okay.
right.
I remember my dad spinning a teacup so fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
there's people that'll get
Yeah.
there and it's
It's
like,
good
oh
going.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
That was like I couldn't move my neck, so I do remember
Your
that.
dad
would
guy,
do
too.
that.
Yeah, he would.
But like drop rides, like Tower of Terror.
oh, I'm going to sit that out.
That's fine. What's the one?
that's
Was
fine.
that? That's not the one
Yeah.
where.
Can't wait to
it's,
get bullied by Eliza.
I know, she totally will.
Gardens of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And
They
Yes.
renovated
and
it
it goes
to
down to. Is that the
Guardians.
same
Yeah.
thing? I've seen.
Yeah.
I've seen that. I've
Yeah.
seen those videos.
Where you're in the
But
Twilight
this one's
Zone.
a Twilight Zone.
Okay.
Tower-
And you go in the
Tower.
elevator
I'm down.
and it's
Yeah.
like, you don't know if you're going up, down.
Liza's
in.
already
Ooh.
said she wants to do it 10 times each day that we go.
10
Wait,
times
which one?
each
Yeah.
day.
The elevator
Oh,
that drops?
That's her favorite ride.
Oh
Tower
my
of Terror.
gosh.
That's her favorite ride.
She's hands up.
Oh
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
ride.
whole time.
Doesn't
So,
bother.
and
She's
you're,
kind of like
sitting and
this,
it just
actually. Like,
drops.
It goes up and down. You're in the elevator basically,
and you don't know how many floors
and
you're
you
going
go
up or how
up,
many
down,
floors you'll
and you
drop.
drop, and
Oh
you
my
go
gosh.
up, you go drop, and then the doors open. You see outside of the park.
And you can
And it's
see
like-
all the way to Epcot.
Yes.
That's how high you are.
Oh boy.
Man, I don't know. I think I'd get
Look,
on there.
Eliza's like this on Tower of Terror. Isn't she?
Yeah. She's all
For real,
relaxed.
I'm
Oh, she
afraid
loves
I would
it.
start crying, and I don't think I can take Eliza's judgment. I know. I'd be like,
Judge.
if I was like,
Yeah.
You know what, Eliza, you're being a little
'Cause I
judgy.
did do that at
Yeah.
Cedar Point once.
Yeah.
Like I
Because
did
it's
panic.
only a seatbelt.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad.
All right,
at all.
I have
Oh,
to
no.
see it. I'll
I don't
Google
like it.
She doesn't
I'll
like it.
Google
And so,
So
and
who
then there's
goes on
like
it with her?
two-
You?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
There's like two
ride.
metal handles here. Can you hold my mic,
Do
please,
people
sir?
put pennies on their leg and they float up?
Oh, I've
That
never
would go
seen
through
but
someone's
I don't
head.
know.
No.
But I hold and so I can pull myself tight to the
Yeah.
chair so I
Don't.
don't feel that float.
Yeah.
And then I turned my head like this and closed my eyes. So I didn't see any of the ride.
So you didn't experience the right. Like,
None of it.
You sat in a chair.
It
for
felt
Yes.
like
Yeah.
we fell the whole time.
Yeah. No. And you don't fall the whole time.
I don't know. I don't know. I won't know until
Yeah.
I'm there. Like maybe if
I actually thought I was gonna feel bad about it, but
Yeah.
I felt great. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was
Okay.
pretty cool ride.
Well, I'm in.
And this is the first time. Also, here's the thing too: is when we went in the summertime in June, and it was the first time we rode Tower of Terror. Well, it doesn't get dark until 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
So now we'll be able to experience it at nighttime,
Oh, which would be cool.
which I think would be better because
5 o'clock.
yeah,
It'd be a little creepier when the doors
when the doors open, you see the
I-
lights of the
I
parks
totally
and stuff.
can't.
I think that would be
I'm
cool.
out on the doors open.
I think that would
don't
be
wanna
cool.
see that
I wonder
part.
if
That won't be
Avery
as
will do
bad.
it. Is she
Actually, I
too
don't
little?
think.
She and Eliza are about the same
She
height,
shouldn't
I
be too
feel like.
little for that one. No, I think the only one she might be if she wanted to do Rock and Roller Coaster, which I don't think she would.
But
like to do.
Eliza and I,
age
we
right
talked
now.
on the way to school, and she was asking about it this morning. She was like, "Do you think Avery's gonna want to do Tower of Terror?" And I was like, "I don't know, but if she doesn't want to, like she and I can go hang out. I can go sit with her.
yeah.
She and I can go get ice cream. I'll be the first to volunteer to
We'll
take
see,
Avery."
man. I don't know. I don't know what she's gonna want to do. If she sees Eliza do it, she most likely, I think, will try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
she's
I
going
think
to gauge
also
their
because
reaction.
she doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got to explain to her.
So if they're
like,
super
you
excited
can't
about
stop the
something-
ride. Once you're on, you're on.
Yeah.
And I'll probably will have to ride everything. She does. I feel like.
I did have
Yes.
to have the indoor amusement park stop a ride because she was crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm so sorry. And all the kids looked at me and their parents looked at me and I was like, So I don't think that's going to happen at Disney World.
And Eliza already has a
she's
plan
scared.
what rides that she and Avery are going to sit with
Oh, good.
each other. Winnie the Pooh, that's one of them. They're sitting together on Winnie
So
the Pooh.
out of our family group, there's always going to be one odd man out.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We can just
you'll have
rotate.
fun.
I mean, my role in this is what I mean. I like I said,
I'm kidding.
I'm down for the. I'm just down.
Down.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I know you guys answered this a little bit already, but maybe expand on it a little bit. But how are you? Have you thought about how are you expecting Avery to react to the sights in the
I
sounds
think
of
as soon as
Disney?
we get back, I'm going to be giving you a deposit for next year's trip.
Probably.
I feel like that's going to happen. She's going to be like, I love this.
Yeah.
And, like you said, it was around the same age that Sam went for the first time. So Sam had nothing to compare it to. And I asked her today, I'm like, are you so excited? She goes, every year every time I go, I get more and more excited.
Who? Sam said
Sam
that?
just said that. And I said, really? And she was like, yeah. So it's something, where a lot of times you do it and you got your fix or whatever you want to call it. You're
Right.
like, oh, cool, that was fun. But it seems like when I talk to people that go to Disney World, that they have such a good time and such a great experience that they're eager to do it again and again and again.
So you
don't
do
know,
think
man.
she will have that expectation
I
of wanting
think
to go
when
back right away?
Yeah, I think she
so.
just doesn't know what to expect. But I think when she experiences it and I mean Eliza and her best friend, she's getting to go on a vacation with her
Yeah.
best friend. She's gonna.
That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
So for her, she's probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, and I'm gonna FaceTime, Nana so she can see her, but. Yeah, I'm sure she's going to be like, I want to go back. I want to do it again.
Yeah, totally. I think it's. I mean, individual rides. She may be, and I could see her maybe getting tired or something. A day or two, like being like, yeah, hold me, or maybe I want to go swim. It's like, but we're at Disney, and you want to go swim in a swimming pool, like stuff like that. Like she doesn't know. Like I think as we get going and get moving, I think it's gonna change. But yeah, afterwards, it's gonna be when are we going back? I mean, come on. That's her scratching at the door now. Get back! This isn't about you.
Yeah.
Our dogs are scratching on the door.
So that's a good
Sorry.
good segue into kind of my last one.
All listeners.
Basically, my last
Gone.
question is,
Not invited back.
Classic.
is basically when do you? Because I want to ask this question obviously when we get back.
Okay.
But when do you think you would go back?
I would like it to be an annual trip for us, to be
Really?
honest. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think if it, from what I, like before, when you guys would talk about Disney World, I did not know it was multiple parks. I thought it was just one thing. And I was imagining Disneyland, which I have been to as an adult several times when I used to live in LA.
Right.
And it's a fun afternoon, but it's not like that great. So at first I'm like, well, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing like there's all of these like experiences there, and it's not just riding a couple roller coasters. It's like the food and the music and the fireworks.
Spend a whole trip at one park, like it sounds like there's so much.
You could.
So we're getting a whole.
So I just didn't have the
smorgasbord of
information
parks.
for so long, and then as I've talked to you guys, I'm like, oh, so I can see why people would go back because it's not like a one and done. There's so many other things that you can do, and it's like, oh wow, we really like this. Next time we want to do more of this, and it looks like it's fun for parents too, and not just like you're at a kiddie playground,
That would be a hell of a trip, actually. Just the four of us.
Just grown up.
Yeah.
Telling you, that would be.
I've heard good things about grown up Disney. Like I've heard some wild stuff.
Yeah.
Like I didn't even know you could drink beer at Disney World. I would think that's not allowed, and now I'm like, oh, and I see people holding drinks. I'm like, oh.
I'm definitely going to go back. I mean, obviously, I want to go on a golf trip there. Like I want to spend. It doesn't
I
have
can
to
book
be,
that also.
Yeah, it could be 4 days, and I can golf. 3 different because I think they have several different courses.
I might do a day at the
Do
spa.
one of those each day.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'll go back to the Star Wars, the cruiser.
Yeah, we got to go back to the Star Cruiser.
We got to do the Star Cruiser. So I mean, that's not. I mean, those aren't like this is the Big Mac Daddy trip. Those I think will be a shorter amount of time and less. So there's that variety there. Now that I'm learning that, it's like. Disney isn't this like one in a lifetime thing, you can experience lots of different ways. So
And that's our trips different every time.
And I also think it's interesting because I know that you guys have also tried to sprinkle in other types of family vacations, just so it's not only Disney, like going to the beach and
Yes.
renting a beach house and stuff.
Yep.
But
Disney has beaches.
but you do feel like
There actually
this
is
is just
Disney
more
at the
fun
beach. It's called
for
Vero
literally
Beach.
everybody.
Yeah,
Disney
and
at
it
the
only,
beach.
and it, honestly, it only really started annually for us. To be honest, was that second year we asked the girls, "Do you want to go to the beach or to Disney?" And they both said Disney.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
remember.
And then we
Come
did
on.
one time. We drew.
Yeah,
Didn't we write
yes.
it Beach Disney? And
did.
drew, and it was like Disney. Okay.
But
Beach is like a nice, relaxing
Yeah.
thing. I think
It is
that
a
would
different
be
vacation.
fun
It's a different
with
vacation.
Like
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
big group of family members, and you're chilling, you're hanging out on the
Yes.
beach, and you're cooking, and
Yeah.
like. But Disney World is like for the experience and stuff. So
yes, yeah.
yeah, we're pumped.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be.
and as a warning, we go early and we close it. Don't
Right.
we?
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
I
okay.
know.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're gonna be real tired. We're gonna
You're
need
gonna
a
get
vacation
you're
from
gonna
our
get a lot of-
vacation.
You're gonna get a lot of steps.
That's
in.
all right.
You get a lot of
We're-
steps.
That's
in.
that I'm excited about because then I can eat all the junk
Yes.
free
That's right.
because I'll be like, how many
right.
miles did we walk? Because you guys with your little like trackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
can look at that.
That's right. Yeah.
So if you're like,
Look,
oh, we walked 8 miles,
It's I truly am excited. I think this is going to be a fantastic trip. Weather seems like it's going to be really nice. You know, pop up showers here and there is normal, but we kick off this trip with the Christmas party, which is incredible. I think that is
Yeah, that's gonna be
free
perfect.
cokes.
because you know normally we do that somewhere in the middle of our trip, and it's always like really
Yes.
late. But now kicking that off and getting that
And we
out
have
of the
because
way.
we've done Halloween parties like that, and then
Yes.
you're already tired from those
Yes.
days, and then you do the party.
Well, I think the
We don't
way
stay there.
our first day sounds perfect. You
It
know, we'll
does.
get there
Yeah.
early enough. We can like mess around. We can go hang out in our
Swim.
room. You know, like whatever. And then by the time we get to the park, we are going to be like jazzed. Yeah.
Oh, jinx! We both said jazz.
I don't even think I say that word.
You don't.
You get on to me for saying jazz.
Yeah, well, he'll be
Yeah.
like jazz hands.
That's so
I'm like,
jazz.
stop.
I'm jazzed. You're like, don't say jazzed.
I'm definitely going to record you
At Star
walking
Wars.
through
Through
Star
Star
Wars
Wars?
to that tunnel.
I'll go. Yeah, I have to.
It's-
Oh, like the entrance.
because I've
Yeah.
never
the transition into
because you
how
know
Star Wars looks.
you know with my show, my Star Wars show, I've got I do the show with Cody and Casey
Yeah.
in it. I haven't had anybody that's really truly. I haven't experienced it with somebody that's
Right.
So it's really gonna be cool to
that
get
I
that.
can't even. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I want to see like a slow motion walk with the music.
Yeah, it's gonna.
But
I'll
that's
do it.
another place. Talk about sights and sounds and stuff because you'll be standing there and you're like, is that a ship that just flew?
Yes.
Because it's
Oh,
like
'cause
the
it's
sound.
got
It's
that,
like
yeah.
Where it echoes.
And when you
Yeah,
and you
it just
and when you
sends
get
it.
and they did an incredible job, but when you get in there, you don't even you can't see or anything else of the other part
So
of the park.
you are. It's a.
Yeah.
It looks like you are there on
Yeah.
this planet. It's
Yeah.
I
excited
can't
for
wait
that,
to see
yeah.
it.
And
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Sam,
fun.
he'll have fun with Sam because she gets in the app and there's a Play Disney section in our app, and
Yep.
she hacks ships
Make
and makes the
some
Millennium
sounds.
Falcon start up.
Yes.
like the real Millennium.
The
So the
big
little Falcon
massive
that's there,
Millennium
yes.
Falcon. She
You can
hacks
hack
it.
Oh wow,
With
that's
her phone?
crazy.
Yes.
And then it reads the Airbus writing that's on the crates and tells you what's
Oh,
inside
yeah,
the
okay,
crates and
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
She hacks
She does all that
droids.
stuff.
Arabic. She said that.
Airbus, I know that's pretty good.
I know. I heard.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Impressive.
the only thing I know. I don't know anything else.
Anything else you want to add, babe?
I don't think so.
I think we covered
Yeah.
a lot of it. I think that's good. Good questions to come back to
Yeah.
when we get back.
The
You know,
baseline down.
we'll do another show when we get back and really get
We'll
your
do some video and some stuff.
Oh yeah,
when we're
we'll get.
done.
We'll
People
definitely
should
capture all kinds
follow
of stuff.
your Instagram and stuff because you'll be posting.
Totally.
We will
Yes.
totally be
Totes my
posting.
goats.
Hello. Apricot and Gum Travel.
Apricot Again Travel, of course, yes. Facebook, if you need your trip booked
Ricky-
for next
Ricky
year,
Bobby.
2022, right?
Trademark. Ricky Bobby. Sorry. Oh boy. Last time.
At Brooke Cottingham Travel, yeah, to book your trip and get
That's
her
right.
slave her away at planning your trip.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And I stand by it. I'm going to stand by it even more after the fact. It's great just to be able to
Yes.
please do this for me.
For real. I mean, I don't know why anyone would want to do this themselves.
You already know how to do
you know?
it. I don't. I'd have to learn it, figure it out. It's just this. You could do. You just do it.
Yeah.
I do it.
I'm like, we kind of want fancy.
That's cool.
And we want fun. here.
That's
right.
Totally. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the way to do it too. I feel like you can't go here, do this for me, and then come back with like, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like when you say that, you have to mean it. and
Yeah,
be
but
like,
Brooke was like,
Yeah.
"What is your budget?" And then you give
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
your budget,
Yeah.
and she will give you the best within your budget.
That's right.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Because that's how we started everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
And I like to have phone conversations with people and actually talk to them because I can hear like what their kids like. My
Yeah.
kids into Mickey Mouse or my kids into Cinderella and princesses, and then you can just kind of plan
Shape
it around that.
Yep. Totally.
Love it. Love it.
Well, all right.
2 more days.
Thanks, Coolies. Yeah, we're off in a couple days.
Yeah. Wheels up.
We'll be back. We'll be back on our next episode with the Coolies again to recap our
And the
trip.
girls.
And
We'll have all 3 girls.
Oh,
do
cute.
their own.
We'll do.
Oh,
we'll
that's
do the
fun.
girls do their own show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk
Like
about.
that. Oh
That'd
gosh,
be really
Avery
cool.
is gonna be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Avery's gonna
It's
be on.
always fun.
Yeah.
Wow. I have to do a
Sam
lot of
kind of
editing
runs
with that
it.
video.
Yeah, I was
Sam
gonna say,
kind
Avery's
of.
gonna be
Sam's like
wild.
the
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
run the questions.
MC
and
or
stuff
what
like
do you
that.
call it?
Yeah.
Cool.
So lots of things coming from us from this trip. I think it's going to be fantastic. So thanks everybody for watching and listening. We're at sharingthemouse.com. And then, of course, again, at Brooke Cunningham Travel on Facebook. Get a hold of her there.
Yes.
Instagram, all that stuff if you want to follow. Katie, you got your own decorating thing. if you want.
Yeah. don't you do
Decor
that?
Kate,
Yes.
Decor Kate,
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
It's all home interior.
Cute.
And then
It's very
Kumaster
nice
Koo.
stuff.
Kumasker, I probably if I had to plug shameless plug something, it'd probably be What's Up Woodford.
Absolutely.
We have a local show here. Me and Emily Downey, we host the show. It's What's Up Woodford. We talk about everything about Woodford, and it's like a talk show kind of Today show.
That's our county we live in.
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Woodford County,
Yes.
Kentucky.
For sales, Midway, Kentucky. So yeah, check it out if you're interested. In,
Got a lot of
you know.
Kentucky watchers. So yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's good. Yep.
There you go. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got.
All right.
Excited.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks.
Yep.
Family
Bye.
hands in. Disney 2021.
And fade.
See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya real soon.